What's up, my cannonballs? What's up? Hold on, let me get comfortable because I need to get comfortable so I can chit chat with y'all. So, this is just another random convo with Castro. So, what's up, my cannonballs? We're back for another one. I hope you guys are doing well, blessed, safe and sound, and protected by God, our Lord and Savior. But I came on here to talk to you guys about a few things, maybe just a few topics. Kind of get sleepy now. Oh no. Uh, So lately, you guys, I've been thinking about this whole astrology thing. You know, I dibbled and dabbed and played with it, but I kind of don't really believe in it. You know, I really don't believe in it like that. Just because, you know, they say, oh, the moon's going this way and the stars this way, you're going to feel this way. I don't look. That stuff has been going. That look, the moon and stars and that stuff has been rotating for years, and honestly, since I've been on this earth, to understand certain things, I ain't been feeling no type of way. Well, I would say I haven't been feeling a different type of way. I've been feeling the same way. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the you know signs, oh, don't let me get on that. Don't let me get on the signs, because let me just tell you like this. I feel like, hold on, I gotta switch up. I honestly feel like, oh, don't fall, baby. No, please don't fall on me. I honestly feel like, shit. Ooh, I shouldn't be cussing. I'm trying to work on stop cussing. I feel like, yeah, we all are human beings. We all have emotions. Some show their emotions a lot more than others. Just because you're born in a certain month doesn't mean that you are this way and that way. I feel like we all have similar characteristics. You know, we all do. We all can relate in certain situations and certain things, and it's in life. I really don't believe there's a separation because you was born on that day or in that month at this time. I just don't really believe that. You know, because I have been around people that since I'm born in July, people think that people that's born in July are very emotional, which I just don't. I mean, they may can be that way, but who are we kidding? Everybody can be emotional. Just because you don't see them, just because you don't see just because you don't see a person showing it all the time, doesn't mean it's not in them. You know, and a lot of times people act out a whole lot because they're emotional, and sometimes their emotion can be it can really be coming off in anger wise, like, oh, I want to be mad all the time, and I would say that's like a mechanism of really hiding how you truly feel, you know being tough all the time, and then men got it bad. A lot of men don't like to show their emotions, but it's okay to show your emotions. It's okay to show them because we all got them. You know, we all got them. I would say it's a lot of people in this world that are go getters, and some that are not go getters. Doesn't make them greater or lesser. It just some choose to do better for themselves and some don't. Now just because you're born in a certain month don't mean you're gonna be the same. You're gonna be the money, the breadwinner, the go getter. Because you can easily be born in a month where they say, quote unquote, these type of people are, the best at what they do. But at the same time, you're gonna have a few of them that's born that month, and they may not be the best. So it's like it's for tit for tat. That's why I'm kind of just like kind of good on that whole zodiac stuff. I just don't be really into stuff like that anymore. You know, I just don't. I just don't. Because I mean, people, look, people put up these fronts and stunts. It's ridiculous. I can easily come on here and not show you a side of me being, bawling in tears. I could easily show. I mean, I could easily not show you guys that, but in actuality, I can easily be on some shit like that if I wanted to. But I'm not. I'm not that person. You know, as a child, yeah, I used to be. I would say throwing little. Well, I would say I had moments when I was throwing little hissy fits. But when I got older and started understanding things, I had to, I had to check myself and be like, you ain't gonna be able to get your way all the time, you know, and whining, crying about it, throwing stuff, punching walls, ain't gonna cut it. You either man up and deal with what you got to do, and deal with what you have to deal with. If not, continue to be in to continue to be in a slump, woe is me type of mindset, you know. And I just feel like people just gotta grow out of that stuff. You gotta grow out of it. You gotta grow out of it. You just gotta grow out of it. But I honestly I don't live my life going around trying to see, oh, what day you was, what year, what mean, what not year, but what month you was born in. Because you really just can't go off of that. You can't. You just really can't. Oh, you was born in my month also. You gonna be just like me? No, I know people. I know plenty of people that was born in my month, and they ain't sensitive. They show you a not so a not so nice side of them. I put it like that, and that's just another emotion, if you ask me. Just another side to them, But hey, to each his own. If y'all are into stuff like that, that's y'all thing. For me, I'm kind of just really kind of growing out of it because I just know shit. Everybody, everybody cries. Everybody gets mad. Everybody has their moments. You know, just because you are born in a certain month doesn't make you tougher or weak, or greater or less. We all are human beings. We all are spiritual beings living a human experience. Okay, we're gonna get off of that. My next topic. Okay, okay. There was an issue earlier this week with some things, and well, with some people that was around me, and it was about a child, and the young child was using profanity, and the mother found out. The mother found out about it, and she didn't like it. But my thing is, why would you come over to someone's house just to argue about that? You could have easily made a phone call. You could have easily made a phone call. Denying a child from their mother or father is wrong. And I'm speaking for both sex. Denying a child from their parents, whether their parent is right or wrong, they should be able to correct their child. But to be on this bandwagon of, oh, you're not parenting right. It's just, to me, it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful, and it's kind of childish. Because what you could have did as a parent, you could have corrected your child whatever you may have discussed or seen. You didn't have to bring it to somebody else's house. Having neighbors look outside the windows. People are nosy nowadays. They don't mind looking at other people's business. Myself included, because I will look too. But I just don't like that. I don't like the fact that people has to, make something that's small, make a small issue into a big issue. You discipline your child, you let them know you're not able to say certain words, and you move on. But denying a father or denying a mother time from their child is not right. And when your child is old enough to understand what is really going on, they're gonna look at you kind of crazy. Well, they probably won't look at you kind of crazy, but they probably would wonder why. Why did you deny me of that? that could have been dealt with, you know, on the back end, you know. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: when I was a child, and I act out, you know, and when I was acting out in school, you know, I got dealt with there, and then you know, when I got home, I got dealt with, and I understood the consequences of my action, and that's what it was. You know, it wasn't anything that we were going to continue to harp on. I knew what I did. I was not going to do that anymore because hey, I made a mistake. I was wrong. You know, but I just don't like the whole denying the kids of, you know, time with parents, well, really, mother or father. You know, and I'm speaking for both sex, like I said. You know, every child need time. Now, I would say only time where you need to really step in if someone is not being a good parent to their child. You know, like not feeding them, not bathing them, you know, letting them come out the house any ill type of way, hair not combed, you know, stuff like that. That's when it should be a problem and a big issue. Because no child be out here like that. But you know, it's sad that it's children right now that has to go outside their house looking any other type of way because their parents don't care. Their parents are too worried about trying to please Sally and Tim and and Tom and Jenny and Jennifer, you know, and it shouldn't be like that. That's why I never cared about the type of shoes that I had on. You know, I'm not one of the persons to be trying to run out for the latest. I'm not that type of person. I'm not. Just so I can just be keeping up with everybody else. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. You either accept me for who I am, or you don't. Simple as that. Simple as that. You know, I don't have to be. Oh, I need to have this and have that on, just because someone would not just because, just so someone can look at me and give me a compliment. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this: I could be happy with a white beater or a white shirt and some jeans, and keep it moving. Clothes don't make me. None of this stuff out here in this world makes me. You know, I came in this world without it, and I'm gonna leave this world without it. And don't now, granted, don't get me wrong. Is it nice to have? Yes, it's nice to have some of these things that I'm able to have. You know, a phone, a place to lay your head, a bed. You know, stuff to put all of your personal belongings in. It's nice to have, but what's not cool is to get attached to it. Because I feel like once you get attached to it, you depend on it more and more, and then once it's taken away from you, you don't even know how to act. You don't even know how to act. Like I guarantee you now, certain people can't even go without their phones. I can go without a phone. I've been without a phone for months before. You know, I had to make some decisions. Had to make some decisions because you know I had to pay a few bills, and I knew that I was gonna be okay because I know how to handle I know how to handle certain things when it comes to business. But I wasn't tripping about no social media. Mm-mm. I was just worried about what I need to take care of, so I would be okay for the month. For the month, I don't know. Maybe I'm just different like that. Maybe I'm just different. You know, I I don't know. I don't know. Since I turned 30, I don't know. I'm just feeling so different about a lot of things. You know, I'm not heartless. Well, I'm not heartless, but I'm not just cold, a cold individual. But I'm not a soft individual either. I'm just kind of just in the middle. Just I accept things for what they are, and I move on. Because I know at the same damn time, sometimes you can't change everything. Now you can change certain things. You can change the situation that you're in by getting out of it. But when it comes to other things, Sometimes you just can't change it. Can't change how a person can be towards you. It's only to you to get on out of that situation. Can't change if it's something that maybe may not be going your way. Can't change it. You just try to find a way to fix it and make it better. I'm just saying. It's just me. And that's always gonna be me. And now I'm believing people's they say we change every 10 years. Now I'm really believing it. I used to feel like I was in my mind, I felt like I was still that young kid in school, just really felt like, damn, I gotta prove myself. I gotta change myself. But I'm so glad I'm not that person no more. I don't have to change myself for anybody but the Lord and His Father. You know, that's the only person I gotta change for. I use every other, and really, and maybe my family too. But we all have our flaws. But at the end of the day, I know what really matters. And all this stuff on this earth it don't really mean a hill of beans. You know, when it comes to you know salvation, it really and that's just how I've really been feeling and thinking about like a lot of things. Like this stuff don't mean nothing. And the latest show, the latest car, the latest brand of clothes, what's new on the market. None of that stuff don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. I'd rather be, but when it's my time, I'd rather be in the house of the Lord than to be outside of the gates because I was just so soaked up with these things that man may have, made or whatever may have come along with the world. I just change is good. That's one thing I can say. Change is good, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of months of the change. I never thought I'd be able. I never thought I would be coming on here and saying that, but change is good. Change is good, and I think I'm just getting more wiser instead of being more silly and goofy. I think I'm getting more wiser, and I appreciate the Lord working on me because I could have easily went down a different path, you guys. I could have just really did some things to my body, you know, just doing things that I know I didn't have no business doing, but thank God that I'm not there. I don't want to get there. I don't want to say never, but I don't want to get there. I want to continue to have a strong mind and keep my faith because the devil is busy. And I see why, your parents may tell you, stay in the church. Or, if you don't want to go to the church, stay reading your Bible and stay underneath that word. That word is protection. It's protection. It's protection. It's like you need it daily because there's so many things that will, you'll fall short from once you get underneath it. It's so easy to get into. It's so easy to do. It's so easy to do wrong, but people make it seem like it's so hard to do right. It's so easy to sin, but how come we can't always do right? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I know it's gonna be some times where I slip up, but I'm in control of that, and I know that it's up to me to make a decision, a good one or a bad one. Ain't nobody forcing me. Ain't nobody forcing me. That's why I know I can always have self-control. And I hope you guys have self-control with anything that you do in your life. Have self-control over anything that you do in your life. On that note, you guys, I'm finna get up on out of here. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And I will talk to you guys later on. Peace.